What's up, brothers? Special teams, special plays, special players. Oh shit, did I summon the feds? Oh, thank God it's just Arnold. What's up?
Good day, human. I bring to you another game.
Is this another gift from my secret admirer?
9, your friend from the land of Ohio. I think he said his name was Rusty Pan.
Say no more. I know who you're talking about.
I'm delivering this game on his behalf. He may or may not know about this.
Wait, what?
Scheiße, I said too much. Good day.
This better not be Klonoa on the Wii or some shit. Well, let's see what this is. Ooh, a note? What does it say? Turn over for letter? Yep, that's a letter. Oh, there's an actual message in here.
Dear John, you and I have been very good friends for quite some time, so I decided to send you this game as a token of goodwill. I asked for nothing in return, except for a game you'd like to send me to review and $20 in my Venmo. Sincerely, Joe.
I'll send him an IOU. So, what's the game? Oh, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Thank you, Joe.
Now, I will admit, I am not the biggest fan of Mario Collectathons. In fact, the only 3D Mario game I recall actually playing besides 3D Land was Galaxy, but that was only for a few minutes so I could unlock Rosalina in Mario Kart. So, I am the least experienced player here.
Growing up, I would just watch Let's Plays on YouTube. It's weird because I would play all of the spin-offs and sports titles, but not the mainline games. Every time a new Mario game is announced, I always find myself saying, oh cool, but it would never catch my attention. Wonder looks pretty neat, but I don't know, it's just not intriguing me enough. It's kind of like a Tinder profile. It may look attractive, but it's just not my thing.
Then along came Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. At first, it was nothing special, just another fucking Wii U port. But to be fair, it did get some quality of life improvements, but that didn't intrigue me. Then they showed the new game that came with it. I remember the first time seeing Fury Bowser and thinking, holy shit, he's so big and menacing. This is the best form he's had since Giga Bowser. And honestly, I've been very curious to check it out, especially after playing Sonic Frontiers and watching speedruns.
Needless to say, I've been open to try out more open world games. Don't laugh, that joke wasn't funny. I know Nintendo was trying to sell this game as a port with an expansion, but Bowser's Fury has enough content to be its own game, so let's check it out. Oh, real quick before we do, I dedicate this video to all the single women out there with a cat. You'll see why.
This game serves as kind of a spiritual successor to Odyssey. The story here sees Mario having a nice little stroll in the Mushroom Kingdom when he starts to see some weird black goop on the ground. He goes to investigate and eventually finds Bowser Jr.'s M mark from Sunshine. Suddenly, a dark portal appears, sucking Mario in. Bro, you could have tried a little harder to get out of there. Down Mario goes as he's sent to Lake Lapcat, a world filled with cat-themed islands to explore. Upon his arrival, Mario encounters Fury Bowser for the first time, and he is pissed. He must be a dog lover. The only way to fend off his attacks is to collect these cat shines. Collecting a shine lights up the lighthouse at each area. Fury Bowser is terrified of the light, like Shrimp from Smiling Friends. We meet up with Bowser Jr., who tells us what happened to his dad. He asks for help, and Mario obliges. I think it's pretty cool that you can change how frequently Junior helps, and a friend can even control him. This game has 100 cat shines in total, but you only need to collect 40 of them for an any % completion. Each area has 5 shines, and there are other shines scattered throughout Lake Lapcat. There's one for getting from point A to point B, one for collecting all the blue coins, one for defeating the Fury Shadow that can shapeshift into Luigi, one for collecting the 5 cat shards scattered around, etc. Once you collect a certain amount of shines, you will be able to awaken what's called a Giga Bell to combat Fury Bowser. This turns Mario into a giant Giga Cat. A super form! It only took you 3.5 decades. We fight Fury Bowser and he goes back to sleep. Another part of the lake opens up, leading to new areas to explore. It's quite a ways off, but that's where Plessy comes in. You can use her to get to different parts of Lake Lapcat faster. She also has challenges that you can complete for cat shines.
Now, all of this is sounding well and good, but it seems too easy to collect the shines. Well,
you're on a global timer to collect the cat shines. Every 5 or so minutes, Fury Bowser awakens from his slumber. If you can't get a Gigabell, you can collect a cat shine to end his rage. Fury Bowser actually becomes useful for breaking certain blocks with his icon on them. Only Bowser can break those blocks, so you have to lure him over to the blocks. Do this and you'll be rewarded with a shine. The shines also do damage to Fury Bowser that carry over into the next boss fight.
there's just one problem though. Waiting for Fury Bowser is very tedious. I mean, at the beginning it's not too bad because you have things to do, but what if you run out of things to do? Is there any way to speed up the process? Yes, there is.
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury allows you to use amiibo figures to give yourself free items or 1-ups. Simply hold left on the D-pad, then place the figure of your choice on your controller's NFC touch point. If you use a Bowser amiibo, you can instantly spawn Fury Bowser. This allows you to speed up the game significantly. While we're on the topic of Fury Bowser, let's talk about the soundtrack. A few songs are lifted from 3D World, but for the most part, Bowser's Fury has original music for each location. That includes the music that plays when Fury Bowser is awake. This song fucking bangs. It's such a banger that Illumination used it in the movie. Fucking epic. The game's graphics are pretty standard stuff. There's a lot of white going on here, but it oddly fits with this world's style. I like it. What I don't really like is the fact that everything was given cat ears. The piranha plants, the Kameks, the gates, the Koopa Troopas, the Goombas, Boom Boom, Pom Pom, the rainbow after one of the Fury Bowser fights, even the fucking sun. It's just too much in my opinion. But I get it, the world is called Lake Lapcat for a reason. After defeating Fury Bowser 3 times, his rage will grow so strong that you can no longer use the cat shines to calm his ass down. So you have no choice but to grab a Gigabell and settle this once and for all. After his 4th defeat, the goop is removed, but his rage is still strong. He takes the Gigabells and you have to free them by ricocheting them into him with Plessie. She then grabs the bells and turns into a giant, just like Mario. Bowser is flung into the stratosphere, and peace is restored to Lake Lapcat. Bowser regains consciousness and tries to go after Mario, but Junior stops him. I love how Mario has this zero fucks given pose here. The credits do give a shout out to the original developers of Super Mario 3D World, and this was in the game since launch. Take notes, Namco. Now you can fast travel to all the different areas, and Plessie can help escort kitties back to their mama. There are some post-game shines to collect, like grabbing medals with Plessie's face on them, and rescuing every member of the Toad Brigade. The last 5 shines can only be collected by reaching the Lucky Island during Fury Bowser's rage. Once you collect all 100 shines, you basically fight Fury Bowser again. It's the same final boss as any percent, except Fury Bowser is now white. Neat. And what do you get for all your hard work? A painting from Bowser Jr. That's cute. Bowser Jr. then gets cat face paint, and you can play as normal-sized Giga Cat Mario. Overall, this was a really fun game to play. As someone who doesn't really play the mainline Mario games that much, I enjoyed my time here, and I hope we get more games like this. However, I do think waiting for Fury Bowser to spawn in to get some of the shines might scare some people off, especially if you don't have a Bowser amiibo. If you play Smash Brothers, then you probably already have one, but if not, then you may have to do some routing so that way you're not sitting around waiting. I mean, unless you want to watch Bowser slowly rise up. There are no lives in Bowser's Fury, so dying takes 50 coins away from you, but every 100 coins resets the counter to 0. At least you get an item for your troubles. So what happens if you have less than 50 coins? Nothing. You just lose all your coins and try again.
But what about if you have 0 coins? The same thing. You can't game over in Bowser's Fury. Good.
So, in conclusion, I love this game. This was a blast from start to finish. Does this make me want to play the 3D World port? Not really. I only play this game for Bowser's Fury.
So, do I think this game is worth 60 bucks? Woof.
Look, if you plan on playing both games, I still think that's a bit much. Maybe $45 max. If you're someone like me who will only be playing one game, the one that's only 3 or so hours long, it's not worth it. But if you choose to make the purchase, you won't be disappointed. If you wanted a port of 3D World, then Bowser's Fury is a nice little bonus, and vice versa. For me, I don't care about 3D World. Maybe at a later point I'll change my mind, but for now, I like Bowser's Fury, and I believe you will as well. Easy 7 out of 10.
Now, before we wrap this video up, I wanted to present to you all my top 5 cat shines that I thought were pretty hard to get. These are not in any particular order except for the last one, and you'll know it when you see it. So let's go!
To be honest, this was hard to narrow down, as the shines weren't that hard to collect. That said, some of them proved to be rather tricky. One of them was Back Off Cat Prince Bully. Now, the boss fight itself is piss easy, but the road to get there is not. You have to climb a good chunk of Mount Magmeow and make proper use of the conveyors. It can be a bit of a challenge with all the rotating fireballs and the cat fire bros everywhere. One bad move and you might as well jump in the lava. Once you make it to the arena, the fight feels incredibly anticlimactic. This was definitely one of the harder shines to get. While we're still at Mount Magmeow, I'd like to point out that this Hurry shine was not that difficult. Though, due to its tight time limit and slow conveyors, I decided to include it in the list. I have nothing else to comment on here. You're probably wondering why I chose this shine for Crisp Climb Castle instead of Hurry Fly Through the Frost. Well, I'm trying to keep it limited to one type of shine at a time. The challenge here was just trying to find all of the shards. I used Bowser Jr. to get most of them, but there is one in particular that I'm convinced had everybody looking up a walkthrough. Like, why so damn cryptic? It's kinda silly. At least it's not this key shine at Slipskate Slope. You have to go all the way to the end to grab the key. Then once you do, you have to use the narrow platforms on the walls to climb back up to the top to open the cage and get the shine. With Mario's controls being as loose as they are, tight platforming is kinda hard, especially if you're getting this shine while avoiding Fury Bowser's attacks, like I did. Low-key flex though, you gotta admit. Now, I think this last one we can all agree is indisputably the hardest shine to get in the entire game. Christ on a fucking bike. This shine is insane. A vast majority of Slipskate Slope's blue coins are placed right next to hazards, and if you miss a single one, or if you lose your giant ice skate shoe thing, you will fail this mission. I had to play this one over and over and fucking over again. It is so easy to miss a blue coin because of how slowly the shoe turns. And the depth perception for some of these jumps is not the greatest either. I spit all over the place. It's a goddamn game of chance, which is exactly what I wanted in my fucking Plumber Boy Mustache Man platformer. This was the hardest shine in the game. And of course, I managed to get it with Fury Bowser Awake. Get bent! Now, a few of you might be wondering why I didn't include Lost Kittens Near the Ruins. Well, I cheesed it by getting Cat Plessy. Seriously, it's so much easier.
Alright, I've had my fun with Bowser's Fury. Thank you, Arnold, for sending me the game on Joe's behalf. And now I gotta send him a game. Perfect. Now I just need to take a letter and we'll be right as rain.
Dear Joe, thank you for sending me Super Mario 3D World Plus Bowser's Fury. I enjoyed reviewing it. Now I have sent Arnold Schwarzenegger to return the favor. I hope you enjoy the game I sent you to review as well. We've come a long way since you first called out my bullshit back in 2016. Multiple cameos in each other's videos, 2 collabs, playing Crash Bash together with Parsec, the works. I remember you telling me you wanted to cover Twinsanity at some point, so I figured this was the perfect game to send you. Thanks again, and hope you enjoy it. Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS. Sincerely, John. P.S. I sent the money through PayPal. I got banned from Venmo because people got tired of me requesting exact change from them.
There we go. All finished.
You called?
Yes, can you deliver this to Joe?
Veh?
Oh, sorry, I mean Toasty Man.
Oh, I get it now. Da. I will deliver it to him right away.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Whew. Man, it seems like yesterday I insulted his name and called him an asshole. I was a real prick back in 2017. How the hell did we become friends?